dust settles, I don't like that. Saying things sometimes diffuses the whole thing. Saying no, I don't like to do this. No matter what kind of man it is, he would think twice before doing it again. Never mind the third time, never keep doing it till the woman explodes. And she's a good sister, and he was a good husband, but communication. Obeying the husband is something, and communicating with the husband is a different thing. And the same thing, husbands, and this is harder for the husband if the wife is not communicating. Do not take advantage of, when a wife is, obedient and nice and does not want to start fights and so on and so forth. Thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for that. Do not abuse it.
Yeah.
And as we know, the wisdom, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told a wisdom is what a believer seeks. And when he finds it, he's most deserving of it. Al-hikmah, dalatul mu'min. وَجَدَهَا فَهُوَ أَحَقُّ بِهِ. If your wife is like that, then listen to the common wisdom, even in the street. What you abuse is, what do you lose?
Yeah. Tell us now, you mentioned in the previous show where the woman being and letting out more of these woman qualities, the softness, the man being a man, but sometimes the roles get reversed and the woman, you'll have like sometimes two men in the house and no man likes another man in the house.
Yes.
So how important is it like sticking to your nature and not being one who's taking the man's role and the man taking the woman's role?
The best quality the female can enjoy is her being a true female versus a real man with the man quality. And the way that a man feels his manhood and enjoys and have pleasure with it is with a true female.
Yeah.
The more female she is, the more man he is, and the more identified that quality, the more they both is going to enjoy their life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created it to each one to complement each other. Actually, I'm an engineer by education, and actually the electric current that everything around you works with, how does it work? A positive and a negative. And because of the potential difference, that what we call it engineering, the current moves from the positive to the negative, and by that circulation, life works. So the thing that the positive needs from the negative and the things that the negative needs from the positive, that's what creates the current of life, the way I call it. So, if a man agrees to be a lesser man in his household, that's lesser of quality of life for him as a man, and the more mannish a woman become, even not in behavior or physically, but just by the way that she treats her husband, the quality of life is gone, and then the marriage is, the roommates, and roommates can change mates left and right.
Yeah.
Why stick to this roommate?
You have some brothers who also bring up the whip of the tongue. Yes. Sometimes it can happen for the man too, but sometimes the woman will whip the husband with the tongue. You know what I mean by the tongue? And it really gets out of hand. How do we control this tongue?
Actually, one of the things the Prophet Muhammad warned about, Mu'adh ibn Jabal, one of the greatest companions of Prophet Muhammad, asked the question innocently. And you can tell, and it's very rare in the hadith of Prophet Muhammad that he can sense some anger there. Prophet Muhammad was very patient. He asked them, are we going to be judged for what we say? Prophet Muhammad said, "Thakilatka ummak, may your mother lose you." And this is very rare that Prophet Muhammad said that. Isn't it what pours people on their faces into hellfire is the harvest of their tongues?
The tongue, yeah.
Yes. Prophet Muhammad, a man came to him and said, "O Prophet, guarantee me paradise." Prophet Muhammad said, "Guarantee me what's between your lips and between your thighs," implying to adultery. "I would guarantee you paradise." And if you think about it, 2/3 of the way to paradise is the tongue. And a lot of people do not realize that one word that you say in a moment of anger can devastate someone's character, can devastate someone's personal stamina and confidence in themselves. Oh, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. We have to be careful with that. Yes, we say things in moments of anger, but do not use that whip of a tongue, especially when the woman challenges the manhood of the man. Oh, you're not man enough to do this. If you're man enough, divorce me. If you do, and these challenges that we put by words in stupidity of anger, and anger, as per the definition of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, is when the shaitan is riding you. When you allow yourself to get angry, you're not holding the steering wheel of your life anymore. It's the devil. And the devil does not want to hurt you. The devil wants to put you in hellfire. He doesn't want it halfway. That's why Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, do not get angry. If you get angry, sit down. If you cannot sit down, lie down. The first thing to defeat anger with is just make ablution. Why? What's happening is fire from the devil, and you put it off by the water of ablution. Say, "A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem," and so on and so forth. So avoid these moments of anger. Choose your wife correctly. Have tolerance, be grateful for what you have already, because you never know the beautiful women outside that look so nice and fancy. You don't know how trustworthy they are, how honest they are, how protective they are. Are they going to be good mothers or not?